Hey everybody, this is Michael with Redstar Audio, and we wanted to do a real short video for you here where we're going to talk about the coating that we put on our cabs. And this is going to be a demonstration of how tough this stuff is. And we'll talk about it in more detail when we do some videos about the features on our cabs, and we go over them in sort of every nook and cranny of what makes them special. But for now, what we got here is just a 2x4, and we shot it with a bunch of the coating system that we put in our cabs. Now, admittedly, this looks pretty rough because we just shot it on. We didn't try to texture it. We didn't prime it or anything like that. We just fired some on a 2x4. Without really regard to the cosmetics. So trust me when I tell you that this is not what the surface of our cab looks like. But this is the exact same compounds, exact same material. So the first thing we'll do is a good old-fashioned screwdriver test. If you want to have some fun with your cab at home that's got Tolex on it, why don't you give this a try. So you can see we can just mash on this, and it has almost no effect to the coating system. I mean, this is just super, super durable stuff. You can even hit it with the corner, and it really won't catch or grab or anything. The other thing we can do is we can take a razor knife and we can just go like that, and a little bit of it sort of flakes off because we put it on with a real granular surface. But you can see, it's not like a vinyl where you cut it and go right down to the substrate and it's going to peel right up. So from an abrasion, from a cut resistance, from a physical resistance standpoint, this stuff is amazing. Another thing is abrasion resistance. So we can take this is 50 grit industrial sandpaper. It has no effect, almost no effect. I mean, there's almost nothing on the sandpaper. If you try this on your cabinet with Tolex or vinyl at home, you're not going to like the results at all. And then the last thing that makes this stuff really incredible is chemical and water resistance. So this compound is basically waterproof, and it's highly chemical resistant. Some of the toughest thing you'll ever find is what's called brake cleaner or parts cleaner. This is a xylene-based product, and it'll just eat through almost any material. You spray it on plastic, it'll melt. You spray it on vinyl, it'll melt. You spray it on leather, the dye will come out. Spray it on your hand, you're not going to like it. This is just really, really nasty stuff. And we can spray this all over this to the point that it's actually builds up on the surface and runs right off, and basically has no effect. It doesn't really weaken it, doesn't soften it. It's just amazing stuff. It's color fast. You can see it doesn't have any effect at all on the color. So that's just a real quick introduction, or sort of a real quick walkthrough of what makes this stuff so special. We'll talk about it in more detail, as I said, in some future videos. But I hope that gives you an idea of how tough this stuff is, how durable it is. And at the end of the day, there is no manufacturer anywhere that's using an industrial coating system that's any more durable or any more resistant to wear and tear than what we use in our cabs. We stand by it 100%. It's absolutely the best stuff that you can buy by anybody, anywhere, at any price. Thanks a lot. Hope it's been enjoyable and hope you learned something. Talk to you later.